Namo Buddhaya. Meritorious children, this program is conducted for y'all. The monks of Mahamevanawa Buddhist Monastery are happy to share the Buddha's teachings with y'all, with the kids especially living in overseas, living in foreign countries away from Sri Lanka. To pass the Buddha's valuable message, we decided to start this program to learn the Buddha's teachings and also to practice the Buddha's teachings. So we are hoping to teach you suttas, jataka stories, Dhammapada stories, and also the monks' code of conduct to a certain extent for you to develop confidence towards the Sangha, and also meditation techniques, then parita chantings. So all these things are useful for our life for one purpose, that is to develop a great confidence towards the Buddha. So with that confidence, we can fulfill the path of Dhamma and achieve one thing. What's that? The final goal, that is Nibbana. So kids like y'all are fortunate. You have been learning Dhamma for a long time from the monks of Mahamevanawa Buddhist monasteries in our foreign monasteries, especially in Canada, in England, in Australia, and also in America and many other countries. So we are happy to share the Buddha's teachings even in a difficult situation like this, to keep you happy and maintain your happiness, and to help you to overcome the fear that you have in your minds, and to live a happy life. So to start the program, let's go for refuge to Buddha Dhamma Sangha and observe 5 precepts and learn Dhamma in an organized way. Namo Buddhaya. So let's go for refuge to Buddha Dhamma Sangha and observe 5 precepts before we start learning Dhamma. Now say together with me. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Buddhaṃ saranam gacchāmi. Dhammaṃ saranam gacchāmi. Sanghaṃ saranam gacchāmi. Dutiyampi buddhaṃ saranam gacchāmi. Dutiyampi dhammaṃ saranam gacchāmi. Dutiyampi sanghaṃ saranam gacchāmi. Tatiyampi buddhaṃ saranam gacchāmi. Tatiyampi dhammaṃ saranam gacchāmi. Tatiyampi sanghaṃ saranam gacchāmi. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. To observe the 5 precepts, say after me. I observe the precept of abstaining from killing beings. I observe the precept of abstaining from stealing. I observe the precept of abstaining from sexual misconduct. I observe the precept of abstaining from telling lies. I observe the precept of abstaining from taking intoxicating drinks and drugs. I follow these precepts for happiness in this life, for rebirth in heaven, and to realize the Four Noble Truths. In this Gautama Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Say after me. My homage to the Supreme Buddha. Buddha is my refuge every day. My homage to the Supreme Dhamma. Dhamma is my refuge every day. My homage to the Supreme Sangha. Sangha is my refuge every day. My homage to the Supreme Triple Gem. Triple Gem is my refuge every day. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Namo Buddhaya. And also my homage to my teacher, most venerable, Avasarai, Kiribadgoda, Jnanananda, Pingwat, Loku Swamin Wahansa. Dear children, fortunately, even in a difficult situation like this, still there is a chance for us to learn the Buddha's teachings. So be happy first of all. And then the Buddha's teachings are there to protect your lives. You can gain this protection in two ways. One way is applying this Dhamma to your life. Do what Buddha has said. Practice what Buddha has said. Follow the instructions that given by a Buddha. That is one way, and that is the most wonderful way that we should practice. While practicing this Dhamma in that way, there is another way to gain protection for our lives. What is that way? That is by chanting the Buddha's teachings, and by the power of the Buddha's teachings, we can gain blessings to our lives, protection for our lives. You call it Pirit chanting or Parita chanting. So, out of compassion, the Blessed One, our Shakyamuni Gautama Buddha, has protected our lives in many ways. So we should be happy for that reason as well. And we have a refuge, children. The refuge is the Buddha. We also have the refuge from the Dhamma, from the Buddha's teachings. Even the Buddha has passed away and attained Mahaparinibbana. Yet we are protected by the Buddha's teachings. And the Buddha's teachings were protected by the Sangha. For more than 2,600 years, the Buddha's disciples, the ordained disciples, the monks and the nuns, the bhikkhunis, protected the Buddha's teachings very well. That's why we are learning and discussing this Dhamma peacefully and without any doubts. Because this Dhamma, when you learn and apply it to your day-to-day lives, even though it was preserved for 2,600 years, the moment you start applying these teachings, you can see results. When anger is controlled and when anger is replaced by loving kindness, you can see happiness, your own happiness in life. When others get angry at you, you show loving kindness to them. When others become enemies, you show loving kindness to them. You become friends. You become friendly. When others hate you, you love them just as a mother loves her one and only child. Imagine the protection that Buddha gave us, the guidelines the Buddha gave us to practice loving kindness. The Blessed One taught us this Dhamma with similes and in many other ways. So today, in this first program, we are happy to teach you a simile, first of all. So, nowadays, children, we have to be very careful about the speech, the words that we use to express our ideas. So, Buddha preached a nice sutta in Anguttara Nikaya from the book of 3 pairs. Only 3 Dhamma points. It's easy for you to learn and remember. How many points? 3 points. The Blessed One preached, these 3 kinds of people are found in the world. There are 3 people now. What 3? One speech is like dung. Have you seen cow dung? Okay. Then animals poop. Okay. One person's speech is like a dung. One speech like flowers, fragrant flowers. Which one do you prefer? We'll see. And one with speech like honey. So you prefer speech like dung, or you prefer speech like flowers, or like honey? I guess you prefer the speech like honey. So let's learn how a person's speech is like a dung. Who has a speech like a dung? It's someone who is summoned to a council, an assembly, a family meeting, a guild, or to the royal court, and asked to bear witness. Dear children, here in the sutta says, please, mister, say what you know. Now you are requested to tell what you know. Then, not knowing, you tell, I do not know. And also, knowing, they say, I do not know. So, not seeing, they say, I have seen. And also by seeing, they say, I do not see. I don't see. So, they deliberately lie. How do they lie? Deliberately. How do they lie, first of all? Now see. Not knowing, they say, I know. And by knowing, they say, I don't know. And the second way is, by not seeing, they say, I see. By seeing, they say, I haven't seen. So, deliberately, they lie for the sake of themselves or another. So, now some children and some adults, they ask us, can we lie because of another person to protect someone? No. Here in the sutta says, you can't lie for the sake of yourself and because of another person. So, or for some trivial worldly reason. This is called a person with speech like dung. So, abstain from telling lies. This is the first program for you all. From the first program, have a strong determination not to lie. Why did I select this sermon to start on children? Buddha preached, if someone can abstain from telling lies, he can abstain doing from all the other bad things. Yes, why? When a person does not tell lie, even if he steals something, he will have to tell the lie. So just because he wants to be honest, he won't steal things from others. So if you like to protect the 5 precepts, what should you do? Abstain from telling lies. Imagine if someone is telling lie, his speech is like dung. Then Buddha preaches, and who has speech like flowers? Now you might like this. It's someone who is summoned to a council, an assembly, a family meeting, a guild, or to the royal court, and asked to bear witness. Please, mister, dear sir, say what you know. Then the same thing, not knowing, they say, I don't know. Not knowing, they say, I don't know. And knowing, they say, I know. This is good. What do you think? Yeah, this is good. Then not seeing, they say, I don't see. And also, and seeing, they say, I see. So they don't deliberately lie for the sake of themselves or another. Now see, or for some trivial worldly reason. This is called a person with speech like flowers. Now look. Now, haven't you seen flowers? You would have seen flowers. But did you ever think that my speech also can be like flowers? Who reminded that? The Buddha. That's why, children, I told you that we are protected. Even though we are affected by a coronavirus, our minds will not be affected because our minds are protected by the Buddha's teachings. The body can get affected anytime. There is no doubt. Even Arahants' lives were affected. Even the Arahants' bodies were affected. Even the Buddha got old. Even the Buddha was caught with diseases. Even Buddha suffered in the last stage of his life. But he did not suffer mentally. He had physical pains, but those physical pains did not affect the Buddha's mind, even the Arahant's minds. So now at this time, children, we should protect our mind. So meanwhile, protecting the mind, we should also protect our verbal actions and bodily actions. So when you protect your mind, your verbal actions and bodily actions will be automatically protected. So in the first program, remember now, what did we learn? Abstaining from telling lies. And the opposite of telling lies is speaking the truth. Be truthful. Then the third person Buddha preaches, and who has speech like honey. It's someone who gives up harsh speech. Now for some reasons, at this time, in this situation, government might come up with new rules. They might restrict you going out from the house. They might restrict you for various reasons. So then we should not use harsh speech. Why? When you give up harsh speech, it's like a speech like honey. They speak in a way that mellow. See how do they speak? That's mellow, pleasing to the ear. So children have a strong determination in this first program to have words, to use words and to speak words that are pleasing to the ear. Don't you like? You should like. Then lovely. Words that are lovely. Going to the heart. See how amazing it is? You should use words that are going to the heart. Polite. Now these things you can practice at home with your parents, with your relatives, with your siblings, with your teachers. Polite words. Imagine if one day after you grow old, after some time, when you are closer to your death, if you can think yourself that I have used polite words throughout my lifetime. I have been polite throughout my lifetime. I have used gentle words. And I have used pleasing words that are pleasing to the ears of others. And I have been mellow. I have used that are very sweet to others. Very appealing and pleasant to others. Because a single word, just one word can harm another person's life, can harm the happiness of another person's whole day. That person might suffer. So a harsh word, a bad word can ruin a person's whole day. So why should we ruin other people's mind? So we should abstain from harsh speech and develop pleasant speech. Then words that are likable. So speak what is likable and also and agreeable to the people. Now see how Buddha has clearly explained things. Then this is called a person with speech like honey. Children, now what should you practice at home? Speech like honey. If it is difficult, at least start like speech like flowers. Start the speech like flowers and then go to the speech like honey. Then your lives are also protected. Other people's lives also protected. So this is the first sermon I am giving you today from the Buddha's teachings from Anguttara Nikaya. So be happy, children. When you abstain from telling lies, you can abstain from doing many other bad things. A person who abstains from telling lies, he is an open-hearted person. That person, his path of Dhamma is open. He won't be cunning. So, children, therefore, we should practice truthfulness in our lives, in day-to-day lives, and follow the Noble Eightfold Path to escape from these sufferings. So understand the danger of telling lies, children, and develop truthfulness and practice these teachings forever in your life. And may you realize the Four Noble Truths in this Gautama Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Namo Buddhaya. Namo Buddhaya. Dear children, now you have come to the meditation session. So today we will be practicing loving kindness meditation. Children, when you practice loving kindness meditation, you will experience 11 benefits. So first of all, I will teach you the 11 benefits. Then you will have a happy mind to practice the loving kindness meditation. Children, this loving kindness meditation should be practiced just like a vehicle. Like a vehicle is moving, we should always practice loving kindness. So the benefits are, when you practice loving kindness meditation, you will sleep very well. You can wake up very well. You won't see evil dreams. You will become dear to humans, and also you will become dear to non-humans. Deities will protect you, and no fire, no poison, no weapon can affect someone. One can concentrate the mind quickly. One's facial complexion is serene. One dies without any confusion. If one does not attain a higher stage of enlightenment, one will be reborn in the Brahma world. So if you like to go to a Brahma world, what should you do, children? Practice loving kindness meditation. Now, haven't you seen evil dreams? Falling from high-rise buildings, from mountains in the night? Haven't you seen funerals, nightmares, funerals in the night? So if you don't like to see these evil dreams, what should you practice? Loving kindness. Genuinely spreading thoughts of loving kindness. Genuinely practicing wholesome thoughts and practicing wholesome qualities. So let's practice loving kindness meditation. Now close your eyes. Sit in a comfortable posture. Sit in a comfortable posture and then close your eyes and think according to what I say. I am too closing my eyes and meditating. So I will utter the verses of loving kindness meditation genuinely, wholeheartedly, wish for the happiness of others and wish for the happiness of yourself and others too. So listen to me and think according to what I say. Sit in a comfortable posture. Okay, now let's spread loving kindness. May I be free from anger. May I be free from ill will. May I be free from jealousy. May I be free from mental suffering. May I be free from physical suffering. May I live in peace. May I live happily. Now let's wish for the happiness of the beings who are living at the place you are right now. It could be your house. May all beings in this place. Be free from anger. Be free from ill will. Be free from jealousy. Be free from mental suffering. Be free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May all beings in this city. Now, children, there are many beings in this city. There are animals, creatures, demons. There are many non-human beings and many human beings also. So try to spread loving kindness to all those beings. Think that there are enormous living beings in this city. Think of them and spread loving kindness. May all beings in this city be free from anger. Be free from ill will. Be free from jealousy. Be free from mental suffering. Be free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May all beings in this province be free from anger. Be free from ill will. Be free from jealousy. May all beings in this province be free from anger. Be free from ill will. Be free from jealousy. Be free from mental suffering. Be free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May all beings in this country be free from anger, be free from ill will, be free from jealousy, be free from mental suffering, be free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. Children, next, we are going to spread loving kindness towards all beings living in this world. So think about the world. Okay, now let's spread loving kindness. May all beings in this world be free from anger, be free from ill will, be free from jealousy, be free from mental suffering, be free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May all beings in all worlds. Now, children, we should think of all beings in all worlds. Without neglecting anyone, we can spread loving kindness. How fortunate we are. Let's spread loving kindness to all living beings in all worlds. May all beings in all worlds be free from anger, be free from ill will, be free from jealousy, be free from mental suffering, be free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May all beings Be free from anger. Be free from ill will. Be free from jealousy. Be free from mental suffering. Be free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May all beings be well and happy. Be well and happy. Now slowly open your eyes. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. This session is special. So here, in this session, you get to hear and learn how children do merit at home, how children do good deeds at home. So if you also do good deeds at home, please feel free to share with us the good deeds that you do. You can send an email to us. The email address will appear in the screen, and also you can send a message through WhatsApp. So the number will appear in the screen. So try to send us the good deeds that you do at home, at your school, during the school, or maybe in the supermarket, or maybe with your friends. Try to share your good deeds with your name. So we will tell the other friends what good deeds you have done. So let's hear some good deeds some of our Dhamma kids have done in Colombo. So a student called Taruli, she has helped some animals. Let's see what she has done. I helped 3 puppies who were very hungry. I gave my food to the 3 puppies and the mother dog. Now see, she has offered some food to 3 puppies and the mother dog. Why? The mother dog should be also strong. The mother dog should be strengthened. Then only when the mother dog is strong, the mother dog can take care of the puppies. So she has thought like that. So you also can think wisely like that and take care of the puppies and also the mother dog. Then there's another kid, Vinayak, helping houseworker. If you're helping your houseworkers, you can share that also, children. There was a worker in my house who does the cleaning work. I help her to clean the kitchen and the room. Do you help your workers at home? The workers, your housemates, or your servants? Why not you help them also? Then you can share your good deeds with us. And that will become a good karma. Then there's another kid. Her name is Brindya. We'll see what Brindya has done. Helping your parents. Last week my mother got a terrible back pain. And I help her to cook and clean the house. Children, do you do that at home? So you should do these things as well. Now, don't wait until your parents tell that they are sick. You should go to your parents and find out, Mom, are you well? Do you need any help from me? Go and find out. You know, children, your parents love you so much. They don't like to give you work. But you should go to the parents and ask what should be done at home and do good things. That will help you to develop harmony among each other. Parents will love you. You will get more gifts than earlier. So if you like that, let's do that. Then there's another boy, Duveen. I think you know Duveen. I think you have heard of Duveen, the ones who learned Dhamma in Canada. Duveen has helped his parents. How has he helped his parents? Once, when my mother was sick, I made sure that every supply for her is there. See, what a wholesome idea he has had. Once, when my mother was sick, I made sure that every supply for her is there. Now, have you ever thought like this, children? Okay, if you have thought, why don't you share with us? Okay, the email will appear on the screen, and the contact number also will also appear in the screen. You can get the WhatsApp number and send your details for us. Then we will share your good deeds. If you have supplied necessities to your mother and father, to your brother, share with us. Then we will believe that you have also done good deeds. Then the last one, a girl called Lakshya. Lakshya. The topic is good deeds done on her birthday. Children, what have you done on your birthday? Let's see what Lakshya has done. I offered a dana to the Buddha and Mahasangha, and I share all the merit with all the Dhamma friends too. Now see, on her birthday, she has offered dana to the Buddha and to Mahasangha, and one more thing she has done, something remarkable. She has shared that good karma, good merit, good action, the wholesome thoughts with all the Dhamma friends in Colombo. So, fortunately, we have these lovely kids doing wholesome deeds. So, why don't you also start practicing wholesome deeds like this and share with us? So, in this session of sharing kids' wholesome deeds, we will tell what good deeds you have done. So, in the next program, in the next week, for the next week program, be ready with good deeds. Namo Buddhaya. Dear children, now you have come to a different session. This is a Dhamma discussion. So you can send questions. Whatever the questions you have, you can write to us. So I think now you know the contact number that you have to contact through WhatsApp. So the number will appear in the screen, and also the email address will appear in the screen. So send your questions to this email address or through WhatsApp to the number that is appearing in the screen, and we will answer your questions. So don't delay yourself. When you ask questions, that will help you to become wise. This was said by the Buddha in Chulakamma Vibhanga Sutta. So why don't you ask questions to become wise? So remember, when you don't ask questions, what will happen? Imagine what will happen. Opposite of wise. So to become wise, you can ask questions. So right now with me, since it's the first program, I have gathered some questions that was asked in the Dhamma programs in Colombo. So the first question is, does the Buddha suffer looking at others' sins? Do you think, children? No. When Buddha sees people who are suffering, what happens to the Buddha? Buddha's compassion will arise. Buddha's compassion is there in the mind. But then what happens? Buddha will reflect towards such people through compassion. He won't feel sad, but he will have compassion. Compassion means having the ability of feeling others' sadness and suffering. We need to have that ability also. Now, our ability is harming others. Usually what kids and adults have is the ability of harming others. But the Buddha's ability is, Buddha feels others' sadness. Then Buddha will try to help them in whatever the possible way. Now, the second question, when you die, do you get angry? Of course, if you have not practiced the Buddha's Dhamma, the Buddha's teachings, you will get angry. Why? This body will give you a lot of pain. Now, when you are ready to die, when you are about to die, not when you are ready to die, when you are about to die, what happens? What happened to the bodily organs? To the organs in the body? Don't they get weak? Those organs will get weak, and it will not function very well. We will not be able to breathe. We will not be able to talk. Then what happens, children? We get angry. Will we be able to swallow the food that we eat? No. We won't be able to buy. There'll be tubes going through the nose. We will be breathing through a machine. We won't be able to eat what we like. Then won't we get angry? We will get angry. That's why we preach you this Dhamma. So not to get angry, you can practice this Dhamma. Dear children, today you went for refuge to Buddha Dhamma Sangha. We had a wonderful program. You learned Dhamma, and then we answered some questions. We took part in a question and answer session. So we gained merit in various ways. So we meditated. So by the power of all this merit, may you be well and happy. May all the gods rejoice in this merit. May all the gods protect you, and may all the gods realize the Four Noble Truths in this Gautama Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. And may all the departed relatives of all of us rejoice in this merit, be well and happy, have happiness, and realize the Four Noble Truths, and escape from suffering as soon as possible. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. And may our teacher Lokuswamin Wahanse, respected Mahasangha, and nuns in all over the world be well and happy, have happiness, and realize the Four Noble Truths in this Gautama Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. May everyone who took part in this program be well and happy, have happiness, and realize the Four Noble Truths. And also, may all the staff of Shraddha TV and all the people who are sponsoring for these programs, contributing for the programs, be well and happy, have happiness, and may everyone realize the Four Noble Truths in this Gautama Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.